Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers, to 10 reasons you should play Minecraft. Now, I'm sure some of you have seen videos like this before, but the thing is that I want to be able to give my own perspective on this, but obviously we have to start off with the basics. For instance, it's a creative outlet. This is our single-player Lorecraft series, and this is where we first began. Now, some of these builds have been added since the beginning of this over a year ago, but rare to have this creative outlet where I see a windmill, I want to build a windmill. Over here is another kingdom, another village, and I wanted to build a castle, so we built a castle. And we decided, yeah, I want it to be circle-based. We want to do all these crazy things, and we want all these buildings, and there's redstone throughout everything in here, and things like that. It's able to just be able to make it so, for instance, I myself am a painter. And in the middle of winter, it's hard to go outside and paint. But this is a canvas to paint in. There's a summoning circle right there. Right there, there's a summoning circle. And it's ridiculous. By the way, that's an iron phoenix. Which leads us on to the next point. This is a logic puzzle as well. This game is crazy with how many things you're able to do, amazing things you're able to come up with. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, creativity isn't my side, but okay, logic is, but how far can you really take it? This is a calculator for Dungeons and Dragons stat rolling. You're able to do anything in this game. That's the most complicated way to open a door. I have to reset it at some point. Storage systems, doors, upwards transportation, like elevators, like everything in here. It's just ridiculous and crazy. Flying machines, self-assembling flying machines. There's so many crazy things that you're able to do in this game. So if you're not a creative person, you don't want to build a pretty house, you can make an actual calculator in this game. It is crazy what you can do. But that's not all. You're able to make a story. If any of you wanted to be a writer, if any of you wanted to be able to tell a story, this is a game that allows you to do that. Right here is a village. Alright? And it's a prideful village. And it's focused on iron. The name of this place is Donyoku Tetsu, which is greed of iron, in Japanese, basically. I lived in Japan for a while, so a few of these things are Japanese-based. Here is a king's palace, and you know what? They don't have a ton of money here. They really don't. But they're going to act like they do. Their main export is iron. And so there's a lot of things where it's like you're able to tell a story. Right here, this is a magical island that was lifted up. Here's a summoning circle because up here is an iron phoenix and we're explaining where the iron comes from. It's magic, darn it. And there's like 4 of them that are just chilling up here, aren't you? There's so many different things that you can do in Minecraft and you're able to tell a story. Over here, this is a place that has an export of wood and it's a humble little village. They don't have a lot. They have a wheat for a food resource. They're eating a lot of bread. No one here has like a real kitchen in their house. There's a farmhouse right over here. And this is the mayor's house. But the thing is, with the mayor's house, even the mayor's house is for other people. Only up here is the mayor's house. Down here, he's renovated for everyone else. It's a very humble and cares about the people kind of place. And frankly, it's amazing. And you're able to tell a story through these worlds. Also, there's a sense of wonder walking through this game and just seeing all the strange landmasses. Like, there's 3 little underpasses right here. There's this beautiful overhang right here that just makes a plains. Just all these creative, crazy things you're able to find in this world is absolutely amazing. And for those of you that are inspired by this, as I am, this is our snapshot build world before all the building was done in it. There's the seed for those of you that would like that. But just there's a sense of wonder and travel, and it's amazing. And there's the chords, in case you're wondering as well. But it's just amazing what options we have. And with those options, the freedom that we have. Speaking of freedom, the only limiter in this game is you. The freedom that comes with this, that no matter what you think of, you're able to do is insane. Look, this is something like, if you haven't seen, this is from our Lorecraft series here on the channel. And it is for the end dimension. This is how you get to the end dimension. This is it. And it is amazing and crazy what we're able to do in a world like this. Another part of playing Minecraft that is amazing is the fact that there's a good community. Now, a little bit of the history of somebody here. This is the first build we made. It's a little, tiny little sawmill. We built this before anything else in this world, and it took me 6 attempts. 6 full attempts. Not to build it, but to properly record it, make sure everything looked good, do all the editing properly, make everything look like it belonged. And it was something that was really difficult. And I originally wasn't going to bother with it. Then I got encouraged by this community. To shout out some people, Wells Knight was one of the people that encouraged me to really go for it. He doesn't really know me all that well or anything like that, but I made a comment about how I was impressed with what he's able to do and how hard it is for me to start, and he said, don't you dare give up, basically, you better go for it. And maybe a week later, this got published. The reason why I do redstone and I'm able to do redstone is I learned it from Mumbo Jumbo's like how to do redstone videos that like you do along and you pause the video, and that's what taught me to be able to do redstone. There's such a good community here. And it's not just the massive channels. For instance, me and Fire have a building series together, and I've learned a lot from being able to play with him, and he's taught me a lot. I've taught him a lot. We've had a lot of fun with it. Minecraft has one of the best communities there are in the video game world, basically, in my opinion, at the very least. And I want to encourage you guys to get a part of it. Whether it's on Reddit, whether you join YouTube, whether it's you just find a good multiplayer world to join. It's amazing good fun, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. But moving on from that, let's talk about the world itself. I want you to look through here. We have this little village all set up around here. We have a big field of wheat, a stable that's a fully custom forest, massive wall that's encompassing a village. But the thing is, over here is a brand new world that hasn't been touched. Over here is a brand new world that hasn't been touched. Over here, there's no finishing this. There is no finishing in a single world. Ooh, roof forest biome. There's no way to finish a world in Minecraft. We're all going to be long gone before there's the first Minecraft world that every block has been placed and built by people. It's absolutely... Ooh, there's a new village. It's absolutely ridiculous to think about. And you finish this, you finish all the above world, guess what? Then there is the Nether, and then there's the end. And even if you finished all that and you completed a full world in Minecraft, that's just one seed. And there's more and more and more to do. This game is infinite and it's amazing. For those of you that don't want a spoiler with the next Banner Manor, which I promise it'll come out, it's only been 10 months, there's always something new to try. We've all built, we've all tried a little bit of redstone, but my question to you is, have you worked with banners and tried to make floral, fauna? Have you tried to make landscapes? How about a mountain? Do you have a spot to make banners? Okay, you've done banners. You've made security cameras. Have you maybe tried working with armor stands? What about music? There's so many different things in this game that it's just... There's a reason why there's multiple communities in this game, is the fact that there's so many different things. There's the redstone community, the building community, there's those that make music, those that work with banners, those that make decorative maps. Decorative maps. It is crazy what you can do in this game. And honestly, if you're getting bored with, maybe you've been doing building and you've tried creative building, but it's just not the same, and you've done redstone this and redstone that, and you've built an amazing farm, but you don't know what to do now, break out the note blocks. Grab a couple banners. Learn how to write your letters, your numbers, make punctuation. There's so many crazy things you can do in this game, and it's amazing in all honesty, but it's not always the easiest. Sometimes to build in this game, it is completely a challenge. When I tried to do this, this was a weird idea I had in my brain, and it took me, I think it was 5 days, maybe 3 hours a day of play, at least, just to get this, and all that time out of it was spent thinking of How can I use observers to do this? What about safety valves, safety mechanisms? Is there a 4-way AND gate? How do I make these are 7-segment displays that only display 1 through 6. Was that possible? I wasn't sure, but it was, and we figured out a way to do it. There's challenges in this game, and it is crazy difficult sometimes. Now, to move on to number 10 though, the thing is with this is the fact that these amazingly difficult challenges that we have, your thought, your little dream that you had is your reward. What this machine does, and I promise that last little bit's lighting up, it's just a little bit too far away. What this machine does is it takes the 3 highest numbers and adds them together of these 4 that are rolled. So that's going to be the lowest. 6 plus 6 is 12. Technically this goes for forever, and every time I've tried to run it on camera, it normally goes for a while, but I want to show you guys the fruit of the effort that went into this, because it is actually kind of amazing. So if it goes for too much longer, we're gonna cheat. Oh, just went, didn't it? So 6 plus 6 plus 1 is 13. It's going back, it's doing all its math, it's adding it all together, sending it across, and it should start going off right about now. Counting down from 18, highest you can get, to 13. 15, 14, 13. This right here is my reward for the work I put into it. This is a game that it gives you freedom, it gives you options, it gives you a challenge, it pushes you, and you're able to figure out ways to make everything work amazingly well together. And whatever your dream, whatever your thought, whatever crazy idea you had in your head was, is your reward. I hope this has inspired you guys to really get out there, play some more Minecraft, have some fun, and I'll catch you guys back here sometime in the near future. All right, goodbye.